All right, everybody. Welcome to the call. Welcome, welcome. My name is Shannon Hamilton. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to jump on this call. This is going to be a jam-packed call. I mean, we got some superstars that's going to be on the call. We got a lot of information to share in a short period of time. So I'm going to ask for a huge, huge favor. If you're using any social media channels or any distractions, except if you're driving, go ahead and turn them off now. If you're driving, don't turn off your car and don't blink. We want you to be safe. If you joined the call and you're going to be one of the guests, go ahead and hit *5. Should mute you out. Okay, maybe you have to hit. All right, so I don't want you to miss anything we're going to say on this call because I'm telling you, I am so fired up right now. Like I said earlier, I could just put on some tennis shoes and run down the street and get tired, and I still won't be tired. So I want to welcome you guys to the call. I know you could have been doing a whole lot of other things, but you're here with us because what I want to do with everyone tonight is I want to first thank you for joining the call, and then I want to let you know why you're on the call. We're going to share some information about what I'm excited for. Basically, we're going to talk about some products. We're going to talk about some compensation plan. We're going to talk about the company MyDailyChoice. We're going to talk about the industry timing, and we're going to talk about our awesome done-for-you marketing system. There's a lot of reasons why I'm excited about it, and some of you know me, some of you don't, so I'll just kind of go over a little bit of my background, who I am and why I'm so excited. My name is Shannon Hamilton. I live in Las Vegas. By way of Atlanta, New Orleans, back to New Orleans again. I've been in the industry since I was 19 years old. I'm 21 with a 29-year-old son. I'll let you do the math. But in any case, I'm super passionate about the industry. I'm currently a full-time student working on my doctorate degree. I'm trying to be smart, like some of you guys on this call. And I've had a lot of success in the industry, lots of success. And some of you, you know, if you've never been in this type of industry before, this is the perfect time, the perfect company, the perfect industry, and everything has lined up perfectly. Because I thought I got out of the industry. I was really done because I was just going to focus on educating myself and go get a 9-to-5. Of course, my 9-to-5 was going to really not be a 9-to-5 because I was just going to be an online professor. But I got a message on Facebook and I responded to it. And it told me about CBD, what CBD products was. And I had a misconception. Basically, when I saw CBD, I've heard of it. I live in Las Vegas. I thought it was just cannabis, weed. That's what I thought. And the person explained to me the difference, educated me, told me the benefits. And so, and this was back in December. So I did research for the last 4 months, for December, January, February, March, and decided, and I looked at every industry. I looked at the industry as a whole. I looked at the companies, a lot of companies. I looked at everything they had to offer, and I settled on this company. The name of this company is MyDailyChoice. And when I say I'm excited about it, man, and I'm trying to calm myself because I can really start talking fast and get really loud and excited. That's how fired up I am. I was able to, about a month and a half ago, I heard a radio ad talking about they were having a road show. So I went because I'm nosy. Road show about CBD because I was in the learning mode. I went to everything I could find out about everything. I was going to meetups. I was going to dispensaries because I wanted to know. I'm just that type of person. I was able to meet the founders of the company, Josh and Jenna, and I heard their story. Here's one of the things that really got me excited. They told me about their mission was to impact lives all around the world through great products, through a business opportunity. And they were, when I heard their story, they were just like me. They were from the industry, had been in the industry, had a lot of success, but sometimes when you're successful in the industry, everybody's not successful with you. And that was one of the reasons why I shied away from the industry for the last 2.5, 3 years, is because I don't want to do nothing if I can't bring every single person that I introduce it to that says yes. If they can't have success, I'm not interested. But when I heard about this company and what they were doing, I fell in love. I'm like, I know for a fact that every single person that I introduce this to will have success in so many different ways I'm in. And when I say I looked at a lot of companies, I promise you, I was in somebody's hotel house on the phone with them for the last 4 months, really diving in. And let me tell you a little bit about the company, MyDailyChoice. And MyDailyChoice has two products. They have the MyDailyChoice Sprays, and they have the Hempworx. The company in 2015 did about $1 million. 2016, wait, I may have this wrong. 2017, let's say 2017, I know those numbers. They did about $9.6 million. Now, all of us on this call would probably be excited if our company made about $9.6 million. But how about in the year 2018, they exceeded $100 million. Come on, somebody. I know that was exciting. 1,100% growth in 1 year. We're in 2019. We just finished the first quarter. Can you imagine what we're going to do for the rest of this year and moving forward? Because they had, one of the reasons I liked it is because of the growth, because of the products, because of the testimonies, and because of the industry as a whole. So the company was founded in 2014. What's cool, this is ironically cool, my office is in the 8600 block of, in the headquarters of this company is in the 8800 block. I'm literally 2 blocks away from the headquarters of MyDailyChoice. That was a sign for me. I found out they were 100% debt-free. The company was founded by network marketers and affiliate marketers, so they understand the field. And they put together one of the most amazing programs, second to none. Because some of the things I was looking at since I've been in the industry, there's people who've dipped their toe in network marketing and social networking, wasn't successful, got frustrated with the industry, and didn't want to have nothing to do with it anymore. I know somebody out there can relate to that. But there's also some people that understand that e-commerce, companies like Amazon, notice that Walmart is going completely online, and a lot of brick and mortar stores are closing because of the e-commerce boom. This company put all of those things in place, put the social networking in place. They also put network marketing in place. And then they had the nerve, that's how you know somebody with network marketing and affiliate marketing experience. They allowed wholesale buying and selling, which I've never seen that before. Absolutely incredible with amazing margins. And they also put together affiliate marketing. So everything you need in one place. So you don't have to look any further. If you know traditional companies, they pay celebrities, TV stars. Some of y'all probably celebrities out there. You know who I'm talking about from Powham, Georgia. Celebrities out there, on billboards to promote their product. This company does it a little different. MyDailyChoice has used word-of-mouth advertising, and it pays ordinary people just like you and I to promote the products. Simple as that. This is what I want you to get excited about. In 2018, the industry as a whole was projected to do $2 billion. The industry did $600 million. My Daily Choice did 1/6 of that, over 100 million. That's exciting because it got recognized as one of the top companies with the greatest growth ever in the history in this industry. In the next 3 years, stick with me here, the next 3 years, this industry is going to be worth north of $22 billion. So I want you to think about that. 600 million last year. It's probably going to do about 6 billion this year. And then in the next 2 to 3 years, 22 billion. Do you think there's any room in there for you to carve out just a little piece of that? That's why I'm excited, because just a little piece will set most of us up for the rest of our lives. Unless you got a lifestyle like Byron, you know, one of them people that fly a helicopter just to go to the grocery store. I'm just kidding. So let's switch gears, talk about the products. My Daily Choice has some of the most amazing products. We're going to talk about Hempworx products, and we're going to talk about the MyDailyChoice Sprays. The oral nutrition sprays, we're going to cover those first. We have 6 sprays. Go through them real quick. And if you want this information, I'm going to explain to you how you can get it and do your own due diligence and your own research. We have an alkalinity spray called Shield. It promotes overall wellness. We have a spray. These are sprays you spray them out just like a Banaka breath spray. Natural energy spray that's boosts, increases your energy levels. Natural caffeine from coffee bean. We have brain. If you hear this commercial that I hear, you take care of your health. Now you need to take care of your brain health. Well, we got that covered too. We have a spray that helps you take care of your brain health. We also, for those people that, like me, that's still trying to get it together and keep in shape and lose some weight, we have a spray called Trim 365. It's a weight management spray with Garcinia cambodia. Helps with appetite suppression. Spray it before breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it helps you with appetite suppression. For those that struggle with sleep, we have a spray for that with melatonin and valerian root. And we also have a spray called Peak. I'm going to go get this spray this week. I'm going to go down to headquarters, and I'm going to tell you all about it. I've heard that it is so good that you will be all in love and all booed up. I'm going to just leave it at that. All right. So we talked about the CBD industry, how it's booming, how you can carve out a piece of that. We talked about the My Daily Choice Sprays. Now, I'll give you a little history on hemp, which is what CBD is derived from. And then we're going to switch gears. Hemp is among the oldest industries on the planet, over 10,000 years old. Fast forward, in 1937, Congress passed the Marijuana Tax Act, which effectively began the era of hemp prohibition. If you're over 21, you understand that in the, I don't know what years it was, 50s, 60s, I'm going to say, there was alcohol prohibition. Then in 1937, there was hemp prohibition. In 2014, the Farm Bill allowed hemp in certain states for research, and Kentucky was one of those places, and that's where we actually get our hemp from. Now, this is why timing is so important. So if you miss a lot of things, I don't want you to miss this. In December of 2018, our current president, President Trump, signed the 2018 Farm Bill, which specified that hemp, which is a constituent such as CBD, is an industrial byproduct that cannot be regulated and criminalized by the DEA. So I want you to get this together. In December of 2018, we're in April of 2019. You're talking 4.5 months ago, the bill was signed that allowed, that's why you're seeing the big CBD boom. Now, we could be telling you about this 2 to 3 years from now, and you'll be like, damn, I missed it. But you're at the beginning of something so life-changing, because the product is life-changing, the industry is life-changing, the business is life-changing. I just want to make sure I hit home with all that. The difference between, here's where I was lost when I first started. marijuana versus hemp. THC is what gets you high. Our products are THC. We have THC-free products and products with 0.3% THC, which don't get you high. Hemp plants are grown close together. Cannabis plants are grown far apart so they can flower. The flower is what contains THC, CBD, and you could read all about that. I'm not a scientist. I'm a cybersecurity professional, so I'm still learning. So bear with me on that. There's a difference: isolate versus full spectrum. Full spectrum uses the plant extract, CBD, CBDG, CBC, all of those different things, the compounds that synergistically come together to create an entourage effect with wide therapeutic range. And then there's the isolate. The CBD isolate is all compounds are removed. So you want a full spectrum CBD product. So one of the things I like about My Daily Choice, and then we're going to get into the products, and then we're going to move on to the money, is Hempworx is so confident in the product. They lab tested. We have certifications, and I'll kind of explain that. We go through a gas chromatography test, antimicrobial testing, potency testing, certificate of analysis. They have done everything to make sure you're getting the best product on the market. That's why they did 1,100% growth in just 1 year. And they're so confident that you can use the product for a full 60 days, empty the bottle, and still return it and get a money-back guarantee. There's no other company that I know of that's doing anything close to that. And all of these people, I'm going to just say this because this actually happened right before this call. Someone texted me and said, hey, my mom bought the product on Amazon, and she wasn't satisfied. It didn't do anything. The funny part is I heard day before yesterday, Saturday, somebody else had bought the product from the gas station, and it didn't do them any good. But they actually knew somebody that got the Hempworx product, and this person had, I hope she's on the phone. Her ex-husband had rectal cancer. I might be saying it wrong, but that's the reason why he's still alive, and I'm not making any medical claims she believes because he was introduced to CBD oil from Hempworx. So let's jump into the Hempworx CBD oil. We have 3 flavors: cinnamon, natural, and peppermint. It comes in 750 milligrams and 500 milligrams. Obviously, 750 is a little more powerful than 500. I personally use 500 peppermint, and my own testimony is I had tennis elbow, tried the product, I lift heavy weights, and my elbow stopped hurting. I didn't even know my elbow stopped hurting till somebody said, hey, did it work? Oh, you know what? My elbow don't hurt no more. It worked for pets. We have dog treats. If you know anybody that has a pet, especially a dog or a cat, I'm going to say both of those. If you're anything like me and the people I know, we love our pets just as much or more than we love our kids at times. So you want to make sure that you're providing the best for your pets. And especially as pets age, they start having issues. The cool part is Hempworx for Pets is one of the #1 sellers from the company. We have CBD oil for pets, and we have dog treats. My dog actually likes the treats way more than he likes the bacon treats, which is real ironic to me because he loved bacon treats. And it calms him down. Like usually you'll hear him right now when another dog makes a sound in our neighborhood, he goes off. So right before the call, I gave him a CBD treat. he's good. We also have Hempworx topicals. We have Renew, Revive, Relief. Relief helps with it's a topical. You rub it infused with emu oil, it stops the pain. Revive and Renew are both anti-aging. One helps with supports appearance and diminish fine lines, and the other one is an anti-aging cream. I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people with skin, and all of those people with skin could benefit from Renew and Revive, especially once you get over 35. Oh, that rhymes. Renew and Revive, especially after 35. And then if you have any pains, I was a trainer for, 17 years, and before that I was actually a Navy diver. Relief will help you with pain. Just rub it on, and the pain is gone. Oh, I got some rhymes for y'all. We also have Hempworx coffee and keto creamers. Those that really know me know I run a keto group with about 1,000 people in it. Perfect for keto creamers. And then we have hemp-infused coffee. That's my coffee of choice now. Just makes sense. Why not? I drink coffee every day. Now I drink hemp-infused coffee. So if you know anybody that drink coffee, boom, hemp-infused coffee, make them better. So I'm going to go over the compensation plan. But before I do, I got a few people on the line that's going to share some information with why they chose this company, what they like about it, some of the success. So let's start with Brian Kane. Brian, let me tell you guys about this guy. I met Brian, and he may not even remember this. I met Brian at the Roadshow. He was around with a bunch of leaders. I introduced myself. Extremely nice guy. He immediately said, hey, man, how can I help you? How can I serve you? He didn't know who I was from, he was just, let me introduce you to people. Really nice guy, loves helping people. He's set to do really well. He's doing really well with the company. I'm talking about leader of leaders. He is kind of like me in so many ways. My company is called Digital Computer Geek. He's one of those digital computer geeky type guys with all the fancy stuff he does to help out the team. So without further ado, Brian, are you there? Star 6. Brian. Star 6.
Hey, Shannon, can you hear me? I was able to
hear you. Brian, if you don't mind, share about 3 to 5 minutes of your story and all the things you love about this company and whatever you want to share.
Yeah, absolutely. And very appreciated. Thank you for the call. So again, my name is Brian Kane. I live out of Sacramento, California. Prior to getting started in Hempworx, I was a restaurant software tech support manager. I had a full-time job. I got started in Hempworx, pulled the trigger on October 16th, 2018. So just a couple of months before the new year, received a message right after one of my best friends running and raving over to my house about CBD and how it was helping him. He wasn't in the business, so coincidentally, a few days later, I got a message. And as MyDailyChoice Hempworx being one of the best affiliate opportunities around the product line and around the movement, just because of the third-party testing, how pure it is. And there's just nothing, like, for instance, like how it's like popping up in grocery stores and popping up in pharmacies and popping up in gas stations. If you look in the back of the ingredients, what you'll notice is that there are fillers. And what it makes you think is that if they're putting fillers in products like that, then have they been doing that all along? And so what I saw in Hempworx and MyDailyChoice was that they were doing things the right way. They actually cared about everyone. They make it so important to focus on health. They make it so important to really focus on a message of freedom. For instance, I stand here today. I was able to leave the full-time job in November. I do Hempworx, MyDailyChoice full-time, and it's been absolutely nothing but just a blessing.
Awesome.
I'll get back to you.
Thank you, Brian. I mean, this superstar stud, I'm going to call him, he's a badass because he's so good. But I want to introduce you guys to another person now. This person took me under his wing. I started not this Friday past, the Friday before that. I reached out to him. I sent him a text message, say, hey, Wayne, found you on Facebook or whatever, and I've been, I kind of stalked you for about a month and a half. Hope you don't mind. This gentleman actually took me under his wing, started teaching me everything I need to know to do stuff like this, run the calls, everything to help my team be successful, help me be successful. I mean, he has a heart of gold. He's doing extremely well with the business. He actually introduced me to a lot of leaders and had a leader fly in from California to meet me. And that's just, I mean, total rock star badass. Mr. Wayne Tapilla, are you here, sir? Hit *6 for me.
I'm here, Shannon. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you loud and clear. Wayne, if you don't mind sharing 3 to 5 minute story, man, I really appreciate it, and I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. And first off, I appreciate those accolades you're saying about me, and I appreciate your efforts. I'm blessed that you're on this team. And what you say is I'm teaching you. I'm learning from you as well, my friend. And it doesn't, I've been in the industry for 10 years, everyone. 10 years I've been in this awesome industry. When I first started, I knew nothing. I didn't have a mentor like Shannon. I just had a friend share an opportunity with me, and I said, what the heck, let's try it. First couple of years, I tried 2 different companies, and I failed. I failed miserably. I don't like to say failed because I did learn. I learned from leaders, but I just didn't make any income. And when it comes to business, you need to make some income to keep things up and running. So if anybody's out there that struggled before or maybe not had a lot of success, I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way. And then in 2010, things were different. We had lost everything when the economy took a bad turn in 2008, 2009. So in 2010, I got reintroduced to the industry. I wasn't at all interested, but I was desperate because we lost everything and I needed to make a change. So I tried it. I didn't have any mentors. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just took massive action. I didn't start out fast because it's very difficult when you don't have mentors to teach you things. And I made a couple $100 the first month, and I got excited. And make a long story short, out of that run, it lasted about 6 years of massive success. 6 years of massive success. But I want to reiterate, the first couple months was just a couple $100. I think by the 4th or 5th month, I was making, $400 or $500. Again, it was slow moving because the company was kind of after the fact of major momentum, and they'd been around quite a while, and I didn't have any mentorship. So after about 2-3 years, I was making 6 figures a year. So just know, if you find the right company at the right time and you have some leadership and mentors that will reach down and help and guide you, you could have life-changing results. This industry completely changed our lives financially. We were able to buy our dream home again. And the most amazing part, that's the most underestimated part of the home business industry, is the people you meet. Because this industry allowed me, because I've always been entrepreneurship. I always wanted to work for myself. As a matter of fact, I hadn't had a job in 20 years, my friend. So I was finally able to surround myself with like-minded people, people that wanted more, people that wanted to become more, people that just loved being positive. They don't even want to hear negativity. That's what I love about this team. That's what I love about this industry. So from 2010 to 2016, I had major success. But those companies were ran a way that made it very, very difficult for most people to have a lot of success, because for 75 years, the only way you could really be successful in the home business industry was doing home parties and hotel meetings. And I did that for 6 years, on the road 4 or 5 nights a week. And in 2016, I realized, my kids are now 16 and 13, and I needed to focus on my family. So I stepped aside. I was just doing it part-time for the last 2 years. I wasn't very successful because I was just doing it part-time, and I wasn't putting the time and effort that it took to build these businesses. So when I got approached just a few months ago by Brian Kane, who you just spoke to, amazing leader, and he's amazing with technology. So I saw him posting on Facebook, and I reached out to him because I knew he was a internet guru. And I wanted to see if maybe he had something that I could build online and help others build online, because I was done with the home business industry because I didn't want to take the time to travel. I didn't want to be in other people's homes 4 or 5 nights a week. I wanted something where I could build from my phone. And that's what Brian showed me. He showed me a system. And when I saw that system, I knew I could just do this business 30 minutes per day, maybe even an hour per day, and I could build a decent income. But what was most important, I could show others how to do the same. And if I find people that are hungry and motivated, I could teach them to build a massive income if they have a few more hours in the week than I had. And that's what got me excited. I was naive about the CBD oil industry, which is crazy because I've been a health guru for the last 20 years. I've been health and wellness. I teach boot camps. I try all kinds of new products, but I was hesitant to try CBD oil because I don't even drink alcohol, let alone do anything that has anything to do with marijuana. I don't put anything in my body that's not pure. I don't even take allergy medicine at all. I haven't taken a pill of any sort in I would say 7 or 8 years since I've been on my health journey. So I wasn't going to take anything that was bad for me or in the marijuana plant spectrum, right? But I got educated. Brian sent me some information. He showed me that it's not marijuana. He showed me you cannot get high from CBD oil. You can't, no matter how much you take, you can't get high from it. He showed me thousands of people having incredible results. And so when I got started, I just got started to hopefully make $1,000, $2,000 a month. That's all I wanted to do, and I wanted to do it part-time. But what happened was I got on the product, and everything changed. Because now, all of a sudden, I'm taking the CBD oil, and my aches and pains are gone. I'm working out like I was 15 years younger. I hadn't been able to work out with heavy weights in years, and that's my passion. I haven't been able to run sprints in years because of my aches and pains in my knees and ankles, and this product has absolutely changed my life. And when a product changes your life, you want to share it with the world. So when I got started to do it part-time and make maybe $1,000 a month. And now I'm telling you, my goals have completely changed because I share this product with everybody on the planet, because I know just about every person that you know, every single person on this phone, you have friends that have anxiety issues. You have friends that have issues with stress. You have friends that have issues with depression, aches and pains. The list goes on and on. And we have a product for every single person out there. And I'm going to leave you with this. When it comes to home businesses, when you're looking at companies and products, timing is everything. Timing is everything. And the second most important part of the business that comes to next to timing is the products. The products have to be easy to take. They have to work fast, and they have to be something that's consumable. And I don't mean like something they might take to lose 10 pounds when it's weight loss season. I mean something that people are going to take every single day. And I take CBD oil every single day, and I won't go a day without it. And that's what you need to look for if you really want to build a long-term residual income, because it's easy to take, it works fast. People take this for migraines and headaches, and it works within minutes for a lot of people. So when you have a product that's easy to consume, you just put a few drops underneath your tongue. If you're using the sprays, you use the sprays. But we're all here basically because of CBD oil boom. You guys, it just got legalized a few months back. You heard Shannon. Forbes magazine and Rolling Stone magazine have came out with articles that say it's going to be a $20 billion industry. Our company is leading the way in the marketplace. We captured 1/6 of the revenue generated in 2018, over $100 million in sales, and the complete industry only did $600 million, and we did $100 million of it. And it's going to be a $22 billion industry in 4 to 5 years. When you hear those numbers, I get excited. But I get excited because the only way those numbers are going to happen is because the product is going to be consumed by just about every single person we know. So I'm telling you this, in the next 6 months to a year, just about every person you know is going to be taking and consuming CBD oil. So you got to ask yourself this: do you want to be the person collecting the checks every single month? Because when your friends are using these products, and they're going to be using these products, the only question is going to be if you're the one that referred them. That's the only question. And people try to overcomplicate things. I just look at it this: it's an online store. If you're a business person, right now, you want to have an online store. People don't go retail anymore. People want everything shipped to their home. So you have an online store that tracks all your sales for you. You don't have to ship out anything, not even free samples. Our company does that for you, okay? And then if you choose to refer others that they want to open up their online store, you're going to collect an override out of all the sales that happen in their stores. And right now, you're hearing this in the beginning stages. And I'm telling you this, I have experience for 10 years in this industry, and I've seen people make millions of dollars. And it's rare to come across a person with Shannon's capabilities and his talent and being hungry. You guys are so lucky to be on this call and able to lock arms with someone like Shannon when he's launching his business. Because Shannon's going to be at the top of this company. I can promise you that. I know his talents and his work ethics are off the charts. So the people that join him early are going to have an unfair advantage because Shannon's not going up to the top of the ranks alone. He's going to bring a core group of people with him. So you guys, I'm telling you right now, this might be the greatest opportunity we ever see in our lifetime. Whether you want to make $500 a month or $500 a day or $500 an hour, it's up to you. But luckily, you have Shannon and amazing leaderships like Brian, and we're teamed up with the Popas. You'll get to know them. They're incredible leaders. They're the ones that flew into Vegas to meet Shannon, took them around corporate office. You have everything in place right now, and I'm telling you right now, lock arms with Shannon right away. If you haven't done so already, get your spot in his organization with that free trial, and then just follow everything he does, and you will have success here. Back to you, Shannon.
Thank you so much. All those nice things. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Brian. I'm going to switch gears, guys, because I don't want to hold you too long. I got a couple of people that just joined the business. I'm going to have them share their story in a minute, but I want to cover two things really fast. As you can see, the passion and the excitement is unparalleled. This is not my first rodeo show. It ain't even my 10th rodeo show. But this is, I must say, this might be my last rodeo show. Compensation plan. So the compensation plan pays up to 85% payout. I've never heard that before. The last company I was in paid 15%. And this company pays out 85%. You have preferred and retail customers. I'm going to just kind of give you an overview. Up to 20% binary commission. If you don't know what that is, we're going to explain all this. Like, as you can tell, I'm reading. You don't have to know everything. I don't know everything. I don't want to know everything. I just want to know where to send people to get the information they need. We will teach you that. And we're going to jump into that in a second. You get up to 10 levels, jumpstart commission. Hello, that's big. If you know like I know, that's huge. And I'll explain that in a second. Global bonus pool. I've been in the business I joined on last Friday. Friday is 7, 8, 9, 10 days. Within my first 7 to 10 days, I qualified for the global bonus pool already. I got an email like, hey, you qualified for the global bonus pool twice. Like, who knew? One-time rank bonuses. Every time you rank up, you get a bonus. Hello. I want all of those, and I want to help a lot of people get every last bonus. If they want to pay it and you want to get it, let's go get it. Monthly rank bonuses, paid weekly and monthly. You get paid every week over here. You know, it's not like a traditional, 9 to 5. I don't know what that's like because I've only had 2 of those in my life. I don't even know how to spell job. Anyway, monthly rank paid weekly, and you get paid monthly. You can have it directly deposited. If anybody heard of this new currency called Bitcoin, hello, paying Bitcoin, and they'll also pay you on a regular, they call it a pay-in-there payment option. It's a debit card. The money goes straight to the card. You take the card, go to the ATM. Hello, cha-ching. So that's kind of the overview of the compensation plan. I mean, there's videos that I can send to you guys, or whoever invited you to the call that could send to you to explain it in detail if you're that type of person. Now, the most important part I want you to get, I don't care who you are, I don't care how smart you are, I don't care how much money you have, or how, none of that matter without a system. There's a company that we're all familiar with that's ran by teenagers, has always been run by teenagers because they have a system in place and it's efficient. It's called McDonald's. One person on the fries, one person on the nuggets, one person on the small burgers, one person on the chicken wing or whatever they sell, one person on the soda, one person on the register, one person to clean the lot. That's a system. This company has a marketing system, and that is what attracted me the most. Product, great. Compensation, great. Marketing system, oh my God. Here's why. My company, Digital Computer Geek, that's the name of my company. We do social media marketing. Have a lot of clients. We do well in that space. When I looked at this marketing system, because we build e-commerce sites, we charge $5,000 to build an e-commerce site. So I was expecting to pay a lot for this when I first looked at it, and I was like, are you freaking, man, stop pulling my leg. 16 marketing pages, 16 landing pages. I would just give it to you the way we call it in our industry. 16 different landing pages. This is 100% free and no cost to you. If you came to Digital Computer Geeks and say, hey, Shannon, I got CBD products. I need you to build me a website, a Shopify site, an e-commerce site. I don't care how many products you get. We're going to start at $5,000. We're going to have to build in security and all that. All that's already done for you. Boom. That ain't nothing. Then when you say, hey, we need an email autoresponder, if you don't know what that is, and you get emails when you opt in to something, you put your name and email address and it starts sending you emails. That's called the autoresponder follow-up system. Automatically comes 100% free. What? If you just Google that'll cost you $69 a month just for that, with or without email addresses. Hello. Then the contact management system. We have a contact management system. We pay $199 a month. We charge our clients for that same contact management system. This comes absolutely free. This is when people opt in to your funnel and all of that stuff. We can go. I can get real technical on that. These things come to you absolutely free, and that's just one of the things. Because you're joining this team, we got lucky. Here's what I mean by we got lucky. Chris Record, he's a world-class affiliate marketer. He put together the 90-day CBD challenge. The training in the CBD challenge, I actually went through a lot of the training. I would have spent $4,000 to $5,000 for that training, which I have spent that kind of money on a lot of training and masterminds in my life. But you get all of that when you become a part of this team. And I'm going to explain to you how you get that. It is, if you fail over here, you won't fail. It's impossible for you to fail. So with all those things said, I want to introduce you to a couple more people, and then we're going to jump off because I don't want to hold you long. So first person, husband and wife team, they just joined the business. Byron and Trishawn Wade, let me tell you, super excited. I actually met this guy through my barber. He was in Vegas. He was coming to Vegas. I was at the barber in Louisiana at the time, and that's how we connected. Then we found out we had a lot of things in common. Him and his wife are retired Navy. I'm a Navy, ex-Navy guy, Navy veteran. And when I say total rock stars, love talking to him. He's one of the funny. He should be a comedian. He's so funny. And his wife is super, super smart. And I know he married up. So I want to introduce you to the guy, Byron and Trishawn. Just give me 2 minutes of why where you're from, what made you join. They just joined. Go.
All right, my name is Byron Wade. I'm right here. Can you hear me, Shannon?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Okay. All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Byron Wade from Louisiana. I live in Slidell. I got into this here. Really, I started about 2 years ago. But I didn't start on the fact of the CBD oil. While tailgating at a Southern University football game, one of the guys out there was telling us that Southern University had been granted a $10 million scholarship to start growing medical marijuana. And I'm like, what? So I got to talk to him to see about how can I get involved to do some investing, knowing it was about to blow up. And we kept talking, but getting involved that way is like almost impossible. And then I was talking to a guy I know as a stockbroker, and he told me, he said, he's invested in it, but he's invested through a company out of Canada. And he was saying he said I can go that route, but he said because it wasn't legal in the United States at all 50 states for recreational use, it's a slow-moving product as for the recreational part. So while looking at television one night, boom, late at night, nothing to do, in a hotel room because I travel a lot, boom, CBD oil came up. I called the man that's been talking all night, Shannon. Hey, do you know about this here? He say, that's funny. I'm getting ready to go to a conference in Vegas. I say, keep me posted. I'm in. Didn't know anything about the CBD oil at all. I just wanted him to know I'm in. You find it out, I'm ready to rock and roll with it. Boom. He started telling me when he went to the conference, sending me the information that he'd been putting out. I've been doing my own research. Found out how the medical part is legal in all 50 states. Boom. I'm like, okay then. And like you say, President Trump signed that deal with the farmers. That even insinuated things a little more. I didn't know about the numbers part, how big the business was, but I knew everything was on the move. And I'm saying this here. I missed the rush of Microsoft. I wasn't about to miss this one. So the little money I invested, I said to myself, I'm going to blow it doing something else, or either I can put this in and I can get rich. Either or. I choose to put it in and get rich. So I'm ready to go to work. I'm ready to have fun. Hey, I know we all can make this happen because the opportunity is just too big for anybody to fail. And I am super excited, me and my wife, and we're ready. Matter of fact, my wife is getting ready to quit her job so me and her can do this full time while she's at home building up our sites and everything. But hey, everybody, it's going to be a pleasure working with you, my partners, and I look forward to all of us being on the beach in Maui celebrating our first year of success when we all make our first meal. Thank y'all very much.
I love it, man. I love it. You're super excited, bro. You know, man, that's my guy right there. Met him through a barber. He wasn't even in the barber shop, and him and his wife. When he said he was ready, when I signed up, he was the first person to sign up. He said, as soon as you sign up, call me. And he hesitated. So congratulations. I look forward to working together with you and your wife. So the next person I'm going to bring up. Now, I don't know if she's on the call because she's at work. She says she's going to try and sneak away. She's from Northern California. Her name is Shay Tone Perez. Now, Shay, she waited to sign up. She wanted to make a grand entrance. She said, Shannon, I'm not signing up till 4:20 on the date 4:20 at 4:20 p.m. And she stood by her computer on Saturday, 4:20, because that's a big date in this industry. And she said, I'm signing up right now. It's 4:20. Don't call me. Don't text me until I finish signing up. And she meant that. So I call her Miss CBD Badasseter. I call her CBD Badasseter Miss 420. Are you there, Shay? She might not because I know she's working. But anyway, she just joined Saturday, and she is so fired up. She tried to sneak away from her job so that she could talk. But I'm going to go to the next person. She's also from Northern California. It's funny because about 2 years ago, we ran into each other here in Vegas, and I was visiting. We ran into each other, and I don't know how she knew who I was, but she called me on Messenger. She said, are you in Vegas? Yeah, I'm in Vegas. I just saw you. I'm like, how somebody see you on Facebook and then meet you in real life in a city they didn't even know you was in? That's how we met. Her name is Katrina, and she is fired up. She's already an entrepreneur doing extremely well, and she is on fire, ready to do this thing. Katrina, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, take it away.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. I am so excited. So excited. I ran into Shannon and got to conversating with him a little more. And I used to follow him on Facebook when he was doing some of his other entrepreneur businesses. And I seen the success that he has gained and earned. So I was like, okay, ran into him. So anyways, fast forward, I had been hearing about the CBD oil and the industry of marijuana for a while. To be honest, I've been wanting to get into the industry because I just knew some years ago that it was going to blow up and be big. So I've been watching and seeing the success of how the marijuana industry is growing. And then finally I started hearing more about the health side of it, as far as the oils and the creams and the things that they have to offer and to help you have a healthy journey. So I went ahead and tried the oil, and I was like, okay, this works pretty well. I have a cleaning business. I was having a lot of pain in my back, so I went ahead and decided to try the oil and see what it, does it help a lot. And I did try the oil, and to be amazed, when I say that stuff works pretty fast, it works fast. My back pain would just go away, and it would be gone, and I'll be able to relax and continue on with my day without having the aches and the pains of bending over or taking my time because I'm cramping or my back feel like it's going to give out. So to fast forward a little further, I started seeing Shannon posting things about the business on Facebook, how the industry was growing more. He started stating some facts about it, and I got interested even more. So I reached out to him and decided to start up my own company. And when I got to research and I did the 90-day challenge, it's free enrollment. So I went into the program and I started looking into the enrollment, and I started prepping myself as if I was going to actually start the business. So I started looking around, doing more research and looking around and doing more and more research. And when I tell you that this company, never have I worked for a company that gives you so much details on marketing itself. They help teach you what to say. They help give you your websites for your marketing as far as the Shopify, eMerce, eBay, your own certain website with them where you can send your clients to and things. And I was just like amazed with it. Started watching the training videos, and I was just so amazed with how this company works. And I was like, you know what? It's just built me up with even more confidence that I was moving in the right direction to get started. So that's basically how I started working with this company. I'm almost a week in, and let me tell you that I am loving every minute of it. And I'm so happy to spread the word about the CBD oil. It is so amazing. A lot of people do not realize the benefits of it. And it is so awesome, the anxiety, the calmness, the relaxation. It's so many benefits in it that it's crazy how it is. So I'm just super fired up and super excited, and so excited that I have great business partners. I'm hoping that you guys will hop on board and become a business partner too with us. We do believe in holding hands and helping you move forward and doing what you need to do to prosper in this business. So see you at the top.
Awesome. Yes. I always used to say this. I'll see you at the top. I'll get my binoculars if you don't come with me, and I'll watch you from the top. But I know together, all of us will make it to the top. So yeah. I'm gonna do this real quick. I want to introduce two more people. I want them to, share their story quickly, why they joined, where they're from, why they joined, and then we're gonna close this call out because I want it to be done in less than an hour. We might go over about 2 or 3 minutes. So hang in there because I got a big bonus for you guys if you just hang on at the end of the call. So this lady was so fired up. She said, Shannon, do not sign nobody up until I sign up. And I'm like, man, I already told Byron the same thing. So Byron, he stayed on my butt till he signed up. And Sarah is from Jersey, on the whole side of the United States, and she was so fired up. She said she made her post. She tagged me in her post. She had so many people that asked her about it. I'm like, you about to blow up bigger than me. And so she's fired up about it. So Sarah, can you kind of share your quick story?
Hey, everybody. So, first of all, Shannon, thank you for inviting me because I was already hyped up about it. And now after this phone call, I am like super duper excited. And I joined because, like everybody else, I've been hearing a lot about CBD in the industry over the last couple months. I know people who have personally benefited from the use of CBD oils and products. And because of that, and because of the fact that this company is so amazing, when I went online and did research, I found that they were only one of like 10 or 12 companies that had a purity certification, and just it's amazing. So that's what made me join. I'm really, really excited. I am ready to take this business and just run with it. And I hope that everybody listening is ready to do the same thing, because I know that we are going to grow and we're going to not only benefit ourselves in this business, but we're going to be able to help so many people and affect so many lives. And I'm just super duper excited.
That's what I want to hear. She's super excited, and I'm super excited to have you on board the team. I know we're going to do some amazing stuff together.
Yes.
I want to introduce you guys to one more person. Now, Abby Blanca had everything together from day one. She was ready to roll. She said, I'm signing up. Just tell me what to do, and I got you. I'm doing it. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to hit the top. She's ready. You know, if you live on the East Coast or you're associated with Atlanta or hip hop industry, there's a song out. We ready. She done reworded it to she ready. Miss Abby Blanca, are you there? Abby. She must be working too. I know she's that's a businesswoman. She was handling some business before the call. Abby, I'm gonna give you one more second, star 6. If not, we're gonna go ahead and close it out. So you're gonna hear her story. All of these people, you're going to see a lot of success because we're success driven. I believe in the factor called think bigger, faster. Think bigger, faster. Because in the first week in our organization, over 700 people joined, not just from what we were doing, but what our entire team with Wayne and Brian doing collectively. Over 700 people in 1 week. Imagine when you guys come on board and we're all working together, how that's going to multiply, how exponential growth is going to happen. Because for y'all that don't know, I'm going to go ahead and let the cat out the bag, and then I'm going to close this call out. I have, from the last company I was with, I have a list of over 19,000 people that would love to go to get started. The people on this call, whomever invited you to this call, thought enough of you to invite you first. We call that, I forget what we call it, first mover's advantage. You have an advantage over all of the people I knew in my previous businesses. There's only one person I called from my previous business, and that's my good friend Tyrone Hughes. We grew up together. We went to high school together. He went off to NFL and became a Hall of Famer. And no matter what, we still found time to do business together. So I'm just letting you know, if you make the decision to join us, you're going to see a lot of success. We build this thing together. We're going to grow together. And like Wayne said earlier, your network is equivalent to your net worth. Being around people who's ready to win, who's winning and who's ready to win and motivate you makes a huge difference in your life. We're going to impact each other in so many ways. I believe in, unity and family and keeping drama and mess out of business because I don't like it and I know you don't like it too. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be all over the world. And here's what you got to do next. Here's the bonus. You can get all of this for $20. I know that's stupid saying. Look, you can pay me $5,000 and I can build you your own e-commerce site, or you can pay $20 and get it all from the company. Matter of fact, you get 16 of them from the company. That's probably better than what I was going to build. Now, here's your options. There's good, better, and best. Let's start with the best, because everybody wants the high end. Everybody's here for the most part because you want to make a lot of money. The people who make the most money join as an executive. An executive is $599. I just tell you up front. It's $20 activation. You get 12 of our products, whichever 12 you choose. The products range about $69 a piece. So if you do the math, 12 times, if you sell it for $69, you have made a profit of about $300+ from day one. Pretty smart. So you've already in profit. So you've made your money back in let's say your first week. Let's say you suck at it and you make it in your first 2 weeks. That's more than if you started a traditional business. Here's what you're going to get. As an executive, you're going to get paid you're going to get paid 50%, and we can explain all of that later. You're going to get 50%. Just keep that in mind. You get 50% every time you bring another executive in, and then when they bring somebody in, you get 10%, and so on and so forth. Just know you get more money, more money, more money. And you get the 90-day challenge, all access pass immediately. $4,000 in training, day one. Now, that's best. That is the Lamborghini, that is the Rolls Royce, that is the Bentley drop top right there. The next is the Range Rover. Still good. It's you're going to pay $20, then you get 4 products. Like I told you, the products are $69 a piece. Here's the deal. You'll save $20 on each product. You'll be paying $199 for 4 products. And so that's roughly about $49 a piece instead of $69. So you'll be saving some money there. You'll be what's called a director. Now, the difference between an executive and a director gets paid 35% every time they bring in another executive, 10% on the second level when that person brings in another person. A little less. It don't go no further than that. So you choose. Do you want the 12 products, save some money, 4 products, and then if you want the Hyundai, you just got to stick your toe in it. You want to try the product first. I don't discourage nothing. I encourage you to get started. You have to buy 1 product. Get one for yourself to test it out. $20 activation fee. You're going to get paid 30% every time you bring an executive. Here's one of the things I want you to know. This is called, in network marketing, social media marketing, e-commerce, all of that, it's called follow the leader. Follow the leader. Whatever you do, your people are going to do. Whatever you say, that's just the way things go. If you pick your nose, they're going to pick their nose. If you sit on your butt, they're going to sit on their butt. If you take massive action, they'll take massive action. If you come in as an executive, they'll come in as an executive. That's just the way it goes. So you make that choice. I just say get started. Whomever invited you, thank them. Find out what their link is so you can at least take a tour. And then once you've taken your tour, get your questions answered so we can help get you started and skyrocket your business. We launch business around here. Just like a rocket don't just take off. It launches. So we have business launches. So here's the thing. Take action today. Take action now. As soon as we get off this call, secure your spot. Because here's what's going to happen. We are like a runaway train. We don't have no gears. We don't have no brakes. And we're going fast as possible. So either, if you get in the way of a runaway train, you're going to get ran over. And if you sit there and do nothing, you're going to get passed by. That's how we roll. So if you wait 2 to 3 years, you'll miss out and you'll say one of 2 things. I'm glad I did, or I wish I had. And with that said, I'm going to ask you a question, and you don't have to answer to me. Just answer to yourself. Are you ready to win and win big? Then if so, take action tonight. And in closing, I know there's 3 types of people here. Number 1 person says, Shannon, I could wait for you to shut up so I can get started tonight. Get with the person that invited you, get their link, sign up tonight, If you already pre-enrolled, sign up as soon as this call ends. The second person says, you know what, I got some questions. Get with the person. Let's get your questions answered. You got me, you got Wayne, you got Brian, you got people, they know way more than me, so if I don't know, I can call them. And then the third person say, you know what, I just want to be a customer. I want to be a product. I want to be a product of the product first because I got to build my belief system, and I completely understand that. So what I would say to you is, if you're a number 3 type of person, go ahead and get the product from the, and then pay the extra $20. If worst case scenario, you invested $20, but what if that $20 and that product did everything we said, everything everybody else has experienced, and you decide to do the business? You've secured your spot to make a hell of an impact on your lives and the lives of your family and everybody you're associated with now and you're going to be associated with in the future. So don't let this pass you by. Take massive action and let the person that invited you to the call know if you're a 1, a 2, or a 3. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Byron. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Abby, for all the people. And thank all of you guys for spending your time with us. On Wednesday, we have a live presentation. So get with the person. This is going to be a webinar. So get that link from that person, and I'll see you guys at the top. Have a good night.